My name is Emily Mora, and welcome to the Acne Sisterhood podcast. I'll be your host. This is season 1, episode 1, and I'm so very honored to be here today. It's been a long time coming, and I can't believe that this day is finally here. I got podcast equipment almost a year ago, but I've been putting this project off, mostly because I felt like I was a bit inadequate, or maybe a lot. I had a lot of self doubt, and for some reason, I had all this fear. But we are here today, and that is what matters. And I am so proud of myself for doing this. And I hope that I get to touch the lives of so many people. I hope that I get to be everything that this movement stands for. And yeah, I can't wait to take you along this world ride. Karibuni. Yeah. So you might be wondering, what is the Acne Sisterhood about? So it's basically all things surrounding acne that do not get talked about enough. I mean, the emotional side, the mental side, the financial side, the social aspect of it all. And while a lot of people in the society view acne as a superficial condition, they see it as just something physical. If you have lived with acne, you know that is far from the truth. You know, acne will affect how you show up for yourself. It will affect so many aspects of your life. It may even change the course of your life. I dare to say that it changed mine in one way or another. So my history with acne is very long. I had active acne for 8 years. That is between my early teenagehood and in my early 20s. That is, I think, the second year of high school. I was 14 until I was 23. So a whole 8 years of active acne. Sometimes it was good. And by good, I don't mean I had clear skin. I mean, my skin was not too bad. It was always bad in those 8 years. But if you have lived around me, if we were in the same high school, you know my skin has had issues for the longest time. So yeah, 8 years of just bad skin. And I think if I didn't have acne, or maybe if there was a platform like this back then, maybe my life would have turned out much different than it has now. Maybe not, who knows, but I still feel it affected so much of who I am today. And also, yes, if you hear like animal sounds and whatnot, I live in a farm, sort of. So you might hear a cow here, a chicken there, never mind. Yeah. So on our first episode, we are going to talk about acne etiquette. So what is acne etiquette, or basically what we call things we are completely tired of, acne edition. And coming on as number one, of course, obviously, it is when you push yourself as a person living with acne. You know, going out and interacting socially is an extreme sport. So when you do, it must have included a lot of strength and a lot of courage. And when you finally do, you meet all these people, some who you may know, some you might not know, and they walk up to you and start lecturing you on your skin. Or maybe they feel like they have the best of intention, and so they are recommending all these things to you. As a person who worked in a reception for quite some time, when I was going through acne, I worked in a reception at a hotel. And the amount of unhinged advice I got about my skin, the amount of people who just walked up to me and just started telling me all these things about my skin, and even outside work. Well, I decide to go for shopping or to do whatever out there. The few times I decided to, it was so chaotic because I carry my face every single day. I know how I look like. I have a mirror. I see myself almost every single day. There are times I don't want to see myself. And even though I don't see myself, I know how I look like. And honestly, this is not something I can just wish away like, oh, I wish I didn't have acne. And there it's gone. No. And you already know that. So for you to randomly walk up to me with all these things about my skin, to make my skin a political kind of issue by making out a debate on it, that is very wrong. That is bullying, actually. So you might do it voluntarily, it might be involuntary, but it's bullying, bottom line. So there are some people who will do that knowing perfectly well what they are doing, knowing that they are bullying you in one way or another. But because they have whatever vendetta they have against you, or they just want to put you down. I don't know why you'd want to put me down saying I'm already, in the dumps. But anyway, some people still want to go ahead and make you feel like you shouldn't have gotten out of the house anyway because you look the way you look and you should change it. So please stop that. You might be thinking you're helping the situation, but you're really not. If you have a recommendation for me and I'm dealing with acne, I think the best approach is if we are at an event, don't even mention it through the event because that will now just make me more self-aware. I'm already self-aware and I know, yeah, I look like this and I'm suffering from this. But telling me will not do me any good at that moment. So you can wait until the event is over. If we are friends, we can maybe talk about it on on a day that maybe you've already expressed that you want to talk to me about something, if I'm okay, blah blah blah. And if you don't know me, maybe it will be in your best interest to just leave the issue. Just let it be. Yeah, yeah. So those are my honest thoughts about that. So that is number one. So for number two, if you live in Kenya, or I don't know how other countries work, but if you live in Kenya, when a skincare brand launches a product, they hire these sales representatives, sales reps at the supermarket. So if you're going shopping and there's this new product, they'll try to hail at you, they'll approach you and try to talk you into buying it. So I feel like people living with acne are normally very targeted for these kinds of campaign, and I feel it's really a sad thing because you can already see I'm going through the emotions I'm going through because yeah, you can see I have acne clearly, but it doesn't give you the right to just walk up to me and try to tell me how this product will clear my acne in 2 days, how it will do this or that or the other. Knowing perfectly well, it might not even be true. Your product is most likely not going to clear my acne in 2 days. And as a person who has acne, I'm very self-aware, like I said. And so when I walk into the supermarket, one of the things that I'll be keen to do is to go to the skin aisle where they place the skin products. So eventually, I'm still going to come to that aisle, and if I need help in knowing whether it's what I want to buy, or I will ask for help. Like, you don't have to look like, you just came and approached me from whatever other aisle I was, and you are selling me this product based off, seeing that I'm vulnerable. And I highly think skincare brands should actually include skincare specialists on such aisle. Like if you are putting people to market your product, make sure you also put a skincare specialist, because we all know there's no product that works for everybody, because our action is so different, the cause, and I might be also on medication, I might be trying something else. So there are so many variants, so you can't just think that you approaching me and telling me this product will work in 2 days, I'll buy it. In fact, a lot of the times I'll mark that product and I'll be very hesitant the next time someone tells me to get it. So please, to skincare brands, can you please put skincare specialists to actually know what they are doing? And maybe your sales will even be higher, because this time it will come from a genuine point of view. It won't be just you trying to show this product, to me just because you've seen I'm suffering from acne. Yeah, yeah. So at number 3, can we talk about the entertainment industry? And by entertainment industry, I mean the modeling industry. So you'll find that a lot of skincare brands will release products, and then their models, the models that they'll include, are models who don't have acne. So let's say this product is made specifically for people who are suffering from acne. And instead of including people who are actually going through acne and just including them as they are, because they are going through acne, right? Your product is for people who have acne, right? So where is that representation? Because the moment you don't give a chance to people like me who have acne to work for a company that is, alleging that they've released this product that is for people who have acne, do you really have our best interests at heart, or are you just looking to make a sale? And if you're just looking to make a sale, then you don't get to your target audience, to your target clients, because your target clients can actually see you're just, you're just releasing this product to make a sale. You don't really care about us. So yeah, I think I've only ever seen one product in Kenya that put up a billboard and the model actually had acne. It was her bare skin. She didn't have makeup on. They didn't put filters on her. It was just her. And I think I got out of the car and tried to take a photo. It was on a busy road, so I couldn't get up close. But I'm going to try and look for that photo and put it up here or down here or just somewhere. And the company, by the way, this is not a paid ad. Yeah, so the company was Uncover. Yeah, so Uncover have a range of skincare products. And in fact, I saw they secured funding recently for their company, and I'm so happy for them. They deserve it. Yeah. So yeah, that is what we want to see more of. It's only in order. Yeah, it's only in order if we are advertising a product for people living with acne. Please also include models who are actually living in acne, or people who are actually living with acne. Yeah, so that's number 2. Number 3, and this is something that happens all the time, day in, day out. When you upload a photo or a video of yourself and you don't put filters or you don't put makeup or whatever, and people just run. People just love to run to your comment section to rant about how your skin is bad, why you're not washing your face, what have you done to your skin? Are you trying to bleach or whatever? And I don't see how you consider that not bullying again. That is very rude. It has taken me a lot of courage to just take a photo of myself and even put it out. And I know I have acne, I can see I have acne. I'm trying to do my best with it, even though it might not seem like it, but I'm really trying to do my best. So the moment you see someone upload a photo or a video like that, if you cannot say anything nice, if you're just gonna say mean stuff, just let them be. I mean, don't like, don't comment, just scroll up or down or wherever, but it's really rude to put such comments under such a post. So yeah, that should completely stop. We're in 2024. So yeah, yeah. So another thing, I feel like when you have acne, people expect you to be humble in a certain way. So whether it's how you carry yourself online or in real life, and through experience, the moment you try to act like you know your value, the moment you try to bring some queen vibes and you're like, yeah, I know myself, I know my value, and all these things, the society tends to act some type of way, like how dare you try to act a certain way when you're looking the way you look. And the reason I say this is because I remember there was a time I was dating someone and there was a saga. Something happened, like they tried to come back into my life, and I told the person I was dating, went ahead and posted that whole thing online and tagged them. It was a whole, I didn't even know this was happening. Like, it was happening behind my back. The person I was dating at that time, they didn't tell me that they went ahead and posted and tagged that person. And so it became a whole thing. And while all this is happening, I come to find out, I saw so many requests, by the way, it was Facebook. So I saw all these friend requests and I didn't know where they were coming from, only to find out that that had happened. And then the ex was trying to sneak back into my life, went ahead and posted a photo of the person they were currently dating. And they made a comparison, like, how dare she think that she's all that and she looks the way she looks, and I'm dating this person who looks like this, like, who does she think she is? And a lot of people in that comment section actually came from me. They were like, she's not even that pretty, like, how dare she act like that, and she's not all that. And that happens so much, even at workplaces, at families, in relationships. Like, just because you have acne, people don't think you should stand up for yourself, or they don't think you should act like the queen you are. They think like you should be this humble servant who doesn't complain. If your toes are stepped on, you should just be quiet because you have acne and you look a certain way. But guess what? I think in the day and age that we are in, just the fact that I have acne doesn't mean that I have to be humble in such a manner so that people can step on me and use me as a doormat. No. So if you have acne also, just know that you don't have to be humble. And if someone tries to put you in your place by reminding you how you look like, that just shows up how messed up they are. And you shouldn't waste any more time on them. You shouldn't listen to them. And you should continue to do whatever you're doing because clearly it's working. Yeah. So that's something else. Another thing, I feel like some people bring this energy of being sorry for you. Like they are genuinely sorry for you because maybe they are like relatives, they are people who really love you and they want the best for you. But they are always like their energy when they are always with you is a kind of sorry energy, like we share, like that sorry energy. So every time you're around this person, you feel like you can't completely be yourself because they look at you in a certain way. Because they know how much you're struggling. Now they treat you like you are incapable of doing stuff or like your life is so miserable. And yeah, I think if you have acne, it's hard, it's a lot, but treat me like a normal person. I'm a normal person. Whatever I'm going through is really difficult. The same way you're also going through things. It's just that I cannot see them, you know. So I think if we treat people just normally, at least I'll have some motivation to be more socially active. I won't feel like I want to avoid people at every corner. I won't feel like I want to avoid going to family gatherings and all that. And yeah, the world will be a much better place, I guess. Yeah, so I think those are one of my top fives. If you have more, you can add them down in the comment section, or we can also interact more on Instagram. We are on Instagram at the Acne Sisterhood. And yeah, I think that marks the end of our first episode. I'm still getting used to saying some of these terms. So yeah, this marks the end of our first episode. It was really nice to get some of these things out of the way. I hope we'll see some change in this. I hope more people will come out to talk about some of these issues because I think they're really important and they affect a lot about our personalities and how we interact, who we become, and yeah, so see you in the next episode 2. I can't wait. And in the meantime, we can chat, we can interact on our social networks. And thank you so much. Have a good one. Bye.